Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Camille's Cozy Chronicles. I'm Camille and you guys might recognize me from my Instagram account, The Cozy Peddler. Welcome to this impromptu little video. Today we're going to talk about book series that I want to read in 2025. I have quite a big list and it feels really ambitious, but hopefully I've started some of them already. Hopefully I can get quite a few of these read this year. I have my handy dandy little list in my reading journal, so I'm just going to go through and talk about the series a little bit, about the authors and if I've started them or not. So let's get started. The first series that we're going to talk about is the Sousa Chronicles by Megan, I think it's Megan Shawless, I think is how you say it. And right now, I think it's just a duology. And the second book is releasing this spring. I'm not sure what month, but I know that it's like a dystopian kind of sci-fi, like Esther retelling. So I'm really wanting to read that one. The next series is the Huntress series by Carrie Cotton. It has 4 books: The Huntress, The Viking, The Raven, and The Valkyrie. And The Valkyrie is releasing in May, I think. In May. This is like medieval Christian fantasy, I think. And I started reading The Huntress and I really liked it, and I just I had to like put it down. I didn't DNF it, but I had to like put it down because I wasn't really in the mood for it. But I think I'll be in the mood for it again really soon, so I'm hoping to read that series. The next one is The Secrets of Ormdale by Christina Bear. I've already read Wormwood Abbey and I absolutely loved it. A couple months ago, Audible was having like really good sale on their audiobooks, so I grabbed a couple. I think the first 2 or the first 3, I can't remember. So I really need to listen to those and then read those ones. I'm really excited about that. So the books in that series is Wormwood Abbey, Drake Hall, Castle of the Winds, City of Serpents, and Valley of Dragons. And I actually saw on her Instagram, I think that she is actually writing like a spin-off series. So that looks really interesting. The next series I would like to read is Empire of Ash and Song. This series is by D.E. Carlson. The 4th book is releasing later this year. Still, again, not sure of that date. Probably should have looked this stuff up before I started the video, but it was impromptu, so it's fine. I just decided I was going to do a video today, and I didn't really do any planning, so this is kind of like, woo, chaotic Camille. So I hope you guys like that. But the books in that series are To Bind Fire, and then there's a novella called Cassandra's Dragon, and then the second book is To Bind the Court, and then the third yet to be released book is To Bind the Stars, and then I think that's the conclusion of the series. And then we have the Scepter and Crown series by C.F.E. Black. C.F.E. Black is one of my favorite fantasy, like clean romancy authors, and so I haven't read this series yet, and I'm really sad because I was going to read them and they were on Kindle Unlimited, and then I was like, yes, I'm gonna go read these, they're on Kindle Unlimited, and I went and I looked and they weren't there anymore, and I was really sad. So I'm probably honestly just gonna end up buying that series in a physical book copy because I know that I like C.F.E. Black, and I know that I'm probably going to like whatever she's written. Also, a side note, she is releasing another novel this year, and I'm really excited for that one too, so I will definitely be reading and pre-ordering that one. And that is on Kickstarter, or it will be on Kickstarter, so I kind of want to back that one on Kickstarter. The next series is Song of the Solace. Andrea Renee is the author's name, and it's a duology, and where darkness dwells and there bleeds the light. I've heard a lot about these books, and everybody just says they're so good, and they look really good. Plus, the covers are so pretty. I mean, look at them; they're gorgeous. And I really want to read these, and so I'm kind of thinking that I kind of want to buy those in a physical book as well, just because I'm pretty sure I'm going to like them, and they're really pretty. And I need more indie books on my shelves because I only have a few. The next series is The Ravenwood Saga by Morgan L. Bussey. Now, I've already read the first 2. Well, I've listened to the first 2 books in the series, and I need to listen to the third one pretty soon. I'm going to listen to it, so this is almost checked off, actually. It's Mark of the Raven, Flight of the Raven, and Cry of the Raven. And I really like this series so far. I'm planning on buying it in a physical copy because it's really, really good. I hope I'm not the only one, but I thought that this series was published by Enclave Publishing, but I was looking it up and I searched it on their website because yeah, it's Morgan L. Bussey, and it wasn't there, and I was really confused. And then it's actually published by Bethany House Publishers, which I was like, oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. So the next series is the Xeris, I think you would say Xeris Galaxy Saga by E.A. Hendricks. And the books in that series are Suspended in the Stars, Falling Through the Black, and Rising from the Galaxy. Rising from the Galaxy is currently on Kickstarter, and it'll be releasing later this year. I think September? Maybe. I'm not sure. So I've already read Suspended in the Stars, and I absolutely loved it. I just started Falling Through the Black, and that one's turning out so far to be really good as well. And if you haven't seen the cover for Rising from the Galaxy, it's gorgeous, and I'm really excited about it. I don't even think she's released the blurb yet, but she doesn't have to because I'm just like, yes, I want to read that one. Okay, the next series is The Skyworld Duology by Morgan L. Bussey, which is Secrets in the Mist and Blood Secrets. And I've had these books, I got them gifted to me for Christmas, and I've had them since December, it's March. And I'm planning on reading them pretty soon because I'm feeling like getting back into a fantasy mood. I've been really in the mood for rom-coms. And whenever I do my March wrap up, you guys are probably going to be like, geez, did all she do is like binge rom-coms all month? Yes. Yes. Anyways, the next series is the Children of the Consortium series. I'm not sure the author's name, so I'll put it on the screen. Editing me will take care of that. But the books are Recorder, Aberration, and Guardian. I didn't really think I was into sci-fi, but I've read a couple sci-fi books, and I'm just like, whoa. A couple of them I liked, like Suspended in the Stars, and I feel like you could say Cities of Smoke and Starlight and Realms of Wrath and Ruin by Allie Ernest are also sci-fi. They like sci-fi fantasy. So I'm wanting to explore kind of the sci-fi genre. The next series is the Four Kingdoms series by Melanie Cellier. I am really wanting to read her backlist this year, and if I get a chance, I'm going to at least start on it. And I've already read The Princess Companion and The Princess Fugitive. So all I have left is The Princess Pact, The Princess Game, and The Princess Search, and that's not counting all of the companion novellas. I don't know if I will read those. I might. I would just have to see what mood I'm in. And then I also started reading, I think it's the Beyond the Form Kingdom series. Before I knew that they were all kind of like interconnected, I read the first two books in that series, and then I was like, whoops, I better go back and read the first series before I continue the second series. But I really like the first two in that series. And then the next, series is the Frederick and Grace Mystery series by Pepper Basham. I read The Mistletoe Countess, and I thought it was really funny. I really like that it's like a relationship like between a married couple, and like so at all the books after that they're like married, and I really want to see how that goes. So the rest of that series it's the Mistletoe Countess, the Cairo Curse, the Juliet Code, and then the Highland Heist is releasing this year, which that one sounds like Scotland, so I'm really excited about that. The Songkeeper Chronicles by Gillian Bronte Adams, Orphan Song, Songkeeper, and Song of Lyra. I really want to read these. I read what is the series? The Fireborn Epic. I read those two books last year, and I loved them. They're like two of my favorite books from 2024. And I am waiting for the third one to release, you guys, and it is torture. So while I'm waiting for that one, I really want to read her like debut trilogy. The next series is the Ilion Chronicles by J.L. Knight. And I have never read this series, and I honestly never even heard of it until I started watching BookTube. Never heard of it. But is it medieval Christian? It's like non-magical fantasy. So this list includes there's like two or three novellas. So it's Half-Blood, which I think is a novella, Resistance, The King's Scrolls, Samara's Peril, Exiles, Bitter Winter, Lacey, and Dakin's Heir. So those are all on Kindle Unlimited. Actually, no, I bought all of that series on a sale that Amazon was having around Christmas time, I think. And so I have all the ebooks on my Kindle, and so now I just need to read them. The next series, I'm so sorry. I don't know the author's name. I know her name is Hannah. Don't know her last name. But the Agape Bearer series. The reason I found these is because I saw Alyssa Zavalinos posting about these books, and they looked really interesting. And so I'm really wanting to try those ones out because she loves them so much, and she has really good taste in books. So the books in that series are Wishing Stars, Paragon Games, Hunter Wars, and Drema's Curse. Drema's Curse is not released yet, and I don't know when the date is. But anyways, and then we have the Unblemished trilogy by Sarah Ella, and that is Unblemished, Unraveling, and Unbreakable. I read Unblemished last year in like June. I think I need to reread it. But I really liked it, and I just got sidetracked with a bunch of Kindle Unlimited books and other books on my TBR, and so the other two books have just been sitting there for a while, and I really want to read them because I really want to know what happens. So, the next series is the Mirabelle Chronicles by Selena R. Gonzalez. I have read the first two books in the series, which is A Thieving Curse and A Lonely Dance. Two of my favorite books from February. Oh my goodness, they were so good. I recently bought them on Amazon because I just had to have them on my shelves. And I also bought The Dragon Prince's Heart, which is a companion novella to The Thieving Curse, and it's actually like Alexander's point of view for like the first part of the book. And then, so I own those three, and then the other two are A Fated Quest and A Stolen Heart. So I'm really excited to continue that series because in The Thieving Curse, I absolutely loved their sibling dynamic. I'm trying to remember their names, but I'm kind of drawing a blank. But A Lonely Dance was my favorite. That is seriously the best redemption arc I have ever read in a book, and it was so good. That book made me cry. I cried a couple times when I was reading that because my heart just hurt so much for him. The next series is Give a Bookish Girl a Biker series, and this is a multi-author rom-com series that is releasing this year. The first two books are already out, The Backpack Bride and The Trauma Response, and I've read both of those. I just finished The Trauma Response last night, and let me tell you guys, I love this series so far. The first book was Marriage of Convenience. You guys know I love a good marriage of convenience, and I know that's not a popular opinion, and I know there's a lot of dislike for that trope, but I love it so much. And then the Trauma Response was like childhood best friends to lovers. And it was so cute. It was so cute. And that's another one of my favorite tropes because they were childhood best friends, and then they kind of fell out of contact with each other, and then they met each other again. And then their love story just happened, and it was adorable. I'm looking forward to The Grump's Bodyguard. That one is by Letitia Sexton, and I really like her book so far. I've read two of them so far, and I really love the Bram Baxter Marries the Wrong Sister. I loved that book so much. I need to buy a copy of it for my shelves, but I just loved that book. And so she was writing The Grump's Bodyguard, and that is coming out in April or May. The next series that I'm really excited about, and I've had these pre-ordered on Kindle forever since pretty much since I heard about them, is the Tethered Heart series. And this is a multi-author fantasy series. So it's Ties of Legacy, Ties of Starlight, Ties of Deception, Ties of Bargains, Ties of Death, Ties of Shadow, Ties of Frost, and Ties of Dust. So I'm really, 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 really excited for that series to read. I'm just gonna like read them as they come out, but I'm really excited for that one. And then I want to try to read the Once Upon a Broken Heart series. I'm at least gonna try the first book, even though you guys know if you watched my other videos, I did not care for Jax at all. But everybody, like I've seen a lot of people that I follow still talk about it and how good it is, and so I'm just like, okay, well, we'll give it a shot and see. And if I don't like the first one, then I won't read the other two. That's just how it is. And then the next series is the Blood and Flame Saga by E.A. Winters. I've been following her for a while, and I've been wanting to read her books, and I don't remember what her other series is called, but I really want to read that one. But I'm probably going to read this one first because it has dragons. Duh. So the books in this series are Dragon's Kiss, Broken Bonds, Noble Claims, and Crimson Queen. And again, I've heard a lot of people talk about her, and her books are clean, no spice, fantasy. So we need more of those books, obviously. The next series is the Gateway Trilogy by Crystal Grant, and that is Shadowcast, Lightshed, and Dark End. Again, Dark End is not out yet, but it's coming this year, I think. Again, some of these series are not completed yet, but it's coming. So I started Shadowcast, and again, I just wasn't in the right mood for it, but I really want to finish it, so I have both of them on my Kindle, so I just need to be in the right like fantasy mood for them. And then the last series is the Royal Rose Chronicles by Victoria McCombs. I have had this series on my like want to read list pretty much since I like got back into reading. I have the third book because I bought it. It was like $5 on the Amazon for like the hardcover, and it was like a really good deal. And I was like, "Ooh, I want to read the series," so I know that I'm gonna read it. So, and I'll probably like it, so I'm just gonna buy it. Plus, I mean, hardcover, $5, guys. Okay, seriously, you know me. I cannot pass up that good of a deal. So, this books in that series are Oathbound, Silver Bounty, and Savage Bread. And all I really know about it is they're pirates. So yes, and I am also, and Victoria McCombs also has like 4 books releasing this year, and she's indie publishing all of them, and I am really excited to read them. Keep an eye out on my Instagram for reviews for all these series, and obviously I'll be talking about them on here for my wrap-ups and recent reads and stuff if I have read them. I know there's a ton more series that I want to read. A series that I didn't know about and I do need to add to this list. I don't know what it's called, but it's a multi-author series, a rom-com series, and it's about it's like something serendipity because it's about the apartment building, and it's like this called the serendipity, and like the apartment building is like magical, and like it's matchmaking the people that live in it. And I'm already reading the first one by Emma St. Clair. It's called The Serendipity, and it is really funny. And so those books are also releasing. Are they releasing once a week? Maybe. So those books are also releasing, so I'm probably going to be reading those ones as they release as well because they're really funny. Courtney Walsh wrote one of them, and I don't remember who wrote the other ones, but I know that they're all probably going to be funny, and they'll all be clean and no spice. And I will put the series title and the covers in the video. Editing Camille will do that because I don't remember the series titles and I don't have the list of titles for the books. And now I'm just trying to remember if there's any other series that are coming out. Obviously, the third book in the Fireborn epic is coming out this year, and obviously I'm going to read that one. I am super, super, super excited for that. I'm really looking forward to it. Oh, 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 you guys. And the sequel to On Wings of Ash and Dust is also coming out this year. There's going to be 4 books, you guys, like all together. And I cannot be more excited. And I really want to reread On Wings of Ash and Dust, but I'm waiting because I don't think the second one's releasing till September, so I'm waiting because I have to be a little fresher in my mind. So I'm like, wait till like summertime and then we'll reread it. I don't think there's any other complete series that I'm gonna read this year. I know, I'm just looking at my bookshelf, sorry. I know that some authors that I really love have are releasing books this year, and I think I do want to do a video of like books that I'm looking forward to in 2025. I really do want to do that. So I'm probably going to start putting that together. But at this moment, I can't think of any other ones. There we have it. I hope you guys enjoyed this fun little video of me rambling about series that I want to read. If you guys want to read any of the same books, if you're looking forward to any of the same books that I am, let me know down in the comment section. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and click the notification bell so that YouTube notifies you whenever I post a new video. I plan on releasing a video every other Thursday. So as of now, that's the plan. I would like to get to a video once a week, but I'm really just trying to ease into everything. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, my username is the Cozy Peddler, and here's a little thing of my page so you know what it looks like. I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching. Bye.